The beautiful Claire. The first words directly spoken to me from Claire Aspey's mouth were, "What on earth are you doing? Put that away," in her stunning Yorkshire accent. While shaking a can of green hairspray ready to decorate the green team for the annual sports carnival here at school. Her direction was authoritarian yet warm, a combination only Claire could deliver. I was new to the school and she suggested I accompany her down to the canteen for, and I kid you not, they're her words, a turmeric latte. There she swiftly recalibrated me to the ways of this campus, instilled in me what goes on at an expat school on the other side of the globe does not wash here. She described attending school camps as a privilege and that I could call her any time, as she concluded I would be needing assistance to assimilate. My next interaction with Ms. Aspey was to see Claire and her mother Lynn sunning themselves like two lizards on the steps not more than 100 yards from here. They appeared to be soaking up the sun's rays on their legs like only those from the Northern Hemisphere can. They sat there like sisters, and as I conversed with them, I knew I was meeting women of substance. Lynn and Claire are cut from different cloth to most. They work hard, they call a spade, are beautiful inside and out. Indian sunny. You are in good stead, my darlings. The warp and weft of the cloth of Claire was different. One of those threads was stoicism, and one of her beautiful traits was that she seldom complained. She rarely rested, and I barely heard malice exit her mouth without good cause. She saw the good in people, and if she did not, it was with good reason. Her wisdom was well beyond her years. Claire was aware of her own shortcomings, and she was so tolerant of all of ours. Unless your shortcomings impacted her beloved Sunny and Indy. Then you would hear the roar of a lioness. Her sense of humour had us in stitches. No gathering will ever be the same without her present. She would raise her eyebrows, and behind that gesture alone was 1,000 words and some more. Her repertoire of phrases, many of which I cannot repeat on this occasion, are worthy of consideration for the next edition of the Oxford Dictionary. Fiddlesticks and crumbs would be two of my favourites. As a parent, your primary concern is for your children's welfare. My children were not only safe in her presence, they were as safe as they would have been if they'd been in my own. And that is a gift I will never forget. She would do her best, sacrifice her own resources, energy and time in order to provide whatever she said she would. She was a woman of her word. We felt at peace in her and Steve's home and in her company. I will never forget the days of Rottnest and our children's sense of freedom there. No doubt not dissimilar to Claire's own upbringing. Today we've been asked to write words on Claire's bench. My word will be beautiful. It certainly is a commonly used word, yet it encompasses so much of Claire. The meaning of beautiful for me when describing a person is someone full of radiance, bountiful in the desirable, full of character traits that make the world a better place. Living fully, grasping opportunities, sharing of themselves, affectionate, available, and authentic. So when you use the word beautiful next, for whatever purpose, remember Claire's beauty will remain with us through all the beauty that we notice in our lives. Those of a pedal, the neigh of a horse, the simple beauties of the life and world we live in. To Steve, Sunny, Indy, Lynn, Ron, and Rachel, be so proud. As a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister, she was one in a million, one of the most beautiful treasures. Thank you.
I first met Claire 14 years ago in playgroup, which is just a few yards from where we're standing right now. Our connection was instant. Our kids were the same age and we just got each other. We spent a lot of time watching our kids grow up together and sharing our good times and our bad times. We had each other's back and there was no one I trusted more with my kids, my secrets, and some of my innermost thoughts. Claire was that person. We spent many years sitting up at one of those tables right up there behind you where the food is, drinking coffee and solving all the problems of the world. To me, Claire is magical. Even now, I still feel her magic. Over the last 2 weeks, many people have shared wonderful stories about Claire, and I felt her love coming through these stories. So many people have worked on bringing this celebration together out of the love that they have for her. And in essence, that is something that Claire did really well. She was truly gifted at bringing people together in service and in love. Her heart was big and she shared it with everyone. Many people found deep comfort in her presence. It's an honour to be close to Claire. I'm deeply grateful and I will be forever changed because of my friendship with her. She made me a better person, but she also loved me when I wasn't or when I messed up. Thank you, Claire. Even though I will miss you, I will celebrate the gift your love continues to give me and everyone around me, even now. Rest peacefully, my beautiful friend. That concludes our speeches for now, and what I'm going to ask for now is we are going to perform a special song that Claire requested. But before that happens, I would like to call on the Class 6 from 2022, Judith's class, Indy's class, to come forward and come up ready to sing along with our guitarist. If you can please head up to the stage now and we'll get you all in place ready for the song. When you all came in today, you were given the lyrics on a card with a beautiful picture of Claire. Have that ready. I will also get Judith to come up in a few moments once the kids are in place to introduce the song. So let's have the kids come up now and we'll stand up here. Okay, I think we're nearly ready. So up in front of you all, this is Indy's class 6. This is a song they sang at their graduation, but I will let Judith talk to you more about that. We have Claire Williamson on piano, Macklin Wheeler on guitar, and we also have Pete, our guitar teacher, also joining in impromptu on guitar too. So they're all doing this together. I will hand you over to Judith now to introduce the song.
So why are we singing this song? Like all of you, I said to Claire, what can I do? And she leapt forward with those bright, shining eyes, and she said, if anything happens, Judith, I want the class to sing that song, the one that they sang at the graduation. That's what I want you to do. It's called Homeward Bound. And before that, I'd just like to read a short poem by David White. And though all the things I love may pass away, and the great family of things and people I have made around me will see me go, I feel them living in me like a great gathering, ready to reach a greater home.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when a vision lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plough. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll soon be listening. In the road I'll stop and turn, and the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end, and the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plough. Set me free to find my calling, I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound again.
I'm not sure that there's really words to thank the class for doing that. When we approached Judith, unfortunately, halfway through the class to let her know of Claire's passing, it was quite literally the first thing she said. We have to sing this song. It's the one thing she wants. And to make that happen is just unbelievably special. So I would love to thank Judith, Claire, Pete, Mac, and the class. It was absolutely stunning, and surprised I'm crying again. From here, we would like everyone to head over to the section basically in front of the stairs, down past the food, where we will be having a toast to Claire. There are some champagne glasses already filled, ready to go, and then we will hear from Ron, who is going to give us a toast to Claire. So if we can just make our way over there now, that would be greatly appreciated.